It is now time for Ask the Expert. Protein has never been more popular. Consumers wanting more and more of it.
And that's why manufacturers are rushing to add protein to everything from our breakfast cereal and granola to our ice cream. But do we need all this protein? Our registered dietitian, Lori Meyer, here this afternoon to tell us why it's so popular right now in our diets.
I think it's popular partly because of the paleo diet, and also because people have found that when they add protein into their diet, it's easier for them to lose weight. They tend to stabilize blood sugar, so diabetics tend to do a little bit better. It also helps to lower cholesterol. We're finding, actually research that substantiates all of this. Protein's needed for mending and repairing all cells, builds muscle mass, maintains metabolism, but it also helps with immunity. And so it really is an important aspect of the diet. How much we need, though, is another story. Most of us probably are getting enough protein. There are some segments of the population, the elderly, interestingly, obese people, overweight people tend to need a little bit more protein. They tend to be a little bit deficient. Also, if you've had surgery and illness and injury, you might need a little bit more protein too.
So with protein being so popular and like he said, companies seeing that we want it more, are these protein-enriched foods really helping us?
Well, they probably aren't, because if we take a look at how much protein we actually need in the diet, the standard is 0.8 grams per kilogram. What that means is about 0.37 grams for every pound of body weight. So according to the standard tables, a 125-pound woman would need about 46 grams of protein, a 155-pound man about 56. A lot of us weigh a little bit more than that. So a 175-pound person about 64 grams and 200 about 73. Now these are kind of the standard requirements. Researchers and some of the physicians, though, are seeing so much more of the sarcopenia or muscle loss among people, and so they really would like to have those standards raised to at least 1 to 1.2 grams per kilogram, or at least 0.46 to 0.56 grams. So we can see the difference there would be adding about 10 to 20 grams of protein per day for most of the age categories and weight categories. So what that really looks like, and so I brought that so you can see. On this particular tray, we have 2 eggs, we have a Greek yogurt, 3 ounces of turkey, and an ounce of cheese. That meets the minimum requirement. That's about 57 to 60 grams. So for most people, that's going to meet it. For a man, you might need to add a little bit more. I have 3 tablespoons of peanut butter, so now we're up to about 70, 71 grams. And if you're approaching that 200-pound, just adding 3 ounces of meat is really all you need. So this is the amount of protein you need, and this is going to meet your requirements for the day. So in answer to your question, do we really need it? Probably not, but you can see, and manufacturers are starting to add it, to oatmeal and to granola bars, to pasta, energy drinks, cereals. Cheerios, this is Cheerios protein. Now what's deceiving, they say 11 grams per serving with milk. You get 7 grams in the cereal itself. So it's about double the amount that you're getting in the regular Cheerios. Again, if you're really struggling to get protein, maybe these are going to help, but most of us probably don't need them.
All right. Good advice, Lori. Thanks. Got a question for any of our experts? Send an email to asktheexpert@tmj4.com. You can also leave a voicemail at that number right there on your screen.